Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Moore with a return.
Sky Moore on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Outside. 18, watch out.
On the gun is Purdy. Jump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Back to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Get set, get set. 19, 53.
Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, 49ers.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Go ahead. Up.
Purdy on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. On the give, this is Irving. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Baker now. That's incomplete on second down.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Set. 180. Hurry, hurry. What's up?
He's back to throw. Now hit, Mayfield loses the ball. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. What's up?
From the gun, Garindo. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out.
Zone read, it's a give for Garindo. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Looking to throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Tucker now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Good. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Scott.
First down. Here's Baker. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Going deep here for the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground. Here's Garindo. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the 49er first down. 38 yards on the play. And a 40.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
21.
Third and long.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
Get set. 18.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Up.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Get set.
Throwing again is Purdy. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Yellow. We go. 18. Watch out.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
That's another 49er first down.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the gun, it's Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
Yellow. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
It's a turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Yellow. Ready?
Right to the air goes Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Black ultra. Blue striker.
Out of the shotgun. Young under pressure, and he'll go down. They
Bryce Young sacked. A loss of 8 yards. Another 3 and out.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Following
off
the
for
touchdown,
Carolina.
it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. 21. 18. 22. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. Stop.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Rick Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Panthers 7, Panthers 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Black 6. Come on, set. Black 40. You, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
First down, Panthers.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Blue. Here we go, set. Red, yellow. Field, black. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Green Jack, 33. Yellow.
Young. The catch made by McMillan.
Complete to Tataroa McMillan. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Black Ultra. Black shot. Ready. Red, cycle, black, 95. Ready.
Here's Young. That is caught by the tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers 13, 49ers 7. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Outside. Right around, sir. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Up.
Purdy now. He'll throw on first down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Yellow.
Young to throw on first down. He'll look deep, left sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play just before the half. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. And the Panther first down.
Go red. 45. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Young to throw on first and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there.
Ready.
And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. 10 black. 6. Mega. Ready. Ready.
To throw, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Ready. Claude Ray. Blue, 32. Set.
Here's Young to throw. He's going to try it here again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Giamador Lenore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Black Ultra, red, cycle. Needle blue.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Hut, hut.
On first down is Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
A second down throw for Young. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Panther first down.
Black, blue. Here we go, here we go. Black, 95, blue striker.
Leggett in motion. Here's Young. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
First down, Carolina.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red, 60 red, yellow. Ready?
Now Young. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and That's why it ultimately failed.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow. Here we go, here we go. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
First and 10 for Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy on first down. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 30.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll give it to Garendo. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's second and a couple.
And 2.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only
that one taken in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. To return is Hubbard. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Yellow. Black shot. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for two.
Set, ready.
Will line up for the 2-point
From the gun, it's Young. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision got it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Play action. Here's Purdy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, boys.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
They run. Here's the one-time Panther, Christian McCaffrey. And once again, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down. The Panthers will take their first timeout and get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This is first and 10.
11. Outside. Watch out. Up.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Get set. Get set. Right around set. Yeah, you. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. He works free, right side. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a lovely night here in the Midwest, and the roof is open, and it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Purdy off the play fake. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
Now Purdy. That's complete to McCaffrey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Colts nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together.
Go, Rick, go. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Jones. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
49ers 7. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Lost their defensive back.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
It's a gain of 6. And the 49er first down.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
49er.
Get set, get set.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Fox. Go ahead. Fox.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand-new ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On the jump.
Throwing Jones. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Badgley's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Jones, off the play fake. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Colts 17. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They go play action here. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. A bullet throw, but incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 47 yards. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. Pass complete to Taylor. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
46-yard line.
To throw is Jones. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Jones. He'll try and do this himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get set, get set. On 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 2. And Penix to the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
Touchdown Falcons.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Score, Falcons 7, 49ers nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Go ahead, yellow.
On play action, here's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Yellow.
On second down, Purdy. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Robinson. He finds some room across the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up, and even 30 yards.
First down, Falcons.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. To the outside. Catch made by London. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And a big gain as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Escaping to his left. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 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 Out.
Purdy to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the zone read, a give to Garendo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
At the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Fox. 11.
On the handoff, it's Garendo. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Outside. Watch out! Up.
They'll go again with Correndo. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down. Here's Purdy. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Brings up third and inches.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Finding room at midfield.